I have a green tongue. Is that like green thumbs? I don't think so. Green tongue and green thumbs would be very different things, and they come from very different places if you think about it. Hey guys, welcome. Happy Monday. Happy Monday, Hyundai. My name is Jason, and this is Ray of Light Tarot. So this is going to be the Scorpio reading for May of 2020. We're getting into the May readings right now, right this second, because why? We want to. Okay, we want to. And so it's going to be good for your energy the past little while, Scorpio, and I'll tell you what's going on with you. So Scorpio, you're in the hot seat right now. I think a lot of you are feeling this. I'm not sure exactly what this means for you, Scorpio. You're in the hot seat, right? Scorpio's in the hot seat. They're feeling like they're in the hot seat. They know that they're feeling a little bit of pressure. See, a lot of us are not feeling enough pressure. We're at home, we're in isolation, and we're just kind of here doing our thing, and we're enjoying it a little bit too much, you know, especially if you're a hermit mode Virgo like me. But I've got that Gemini ascendant that wants to get out and about, and the Leo Venus, woo, really wants to get out and about. However, you Scorpios are in an interesting position. Some of you Scorpios are feeling that this anxiousness all about you. You're in the hot seat, and I don't know how else to say it. You're in the hot seat, but you're in the hot seat, but you're not breaking a sweat, which is really cool. And what that means is that's literally what I heard and felt, which is you're not breaking a sweat, Scorpios. What that means is for all of you Scorpios out there that you're handling the pressures of your life in the way that you need to handle them, but you're feeling more and more pressure coming, right? And there's an antsiness that comes along with that. So let's see what's going on with you and your soulmate. What I'm going to do, I started, sorry guys, I'm a little bit congested, too much central air conditioning. I started doing, with the soulmate readings, I've started doing pulling an animal oracle card for you guys to begin the reading for you and your soulmate. And then we'll go into the tarot, okay? So if you have not watched my Please Donate to This Foundation video, take a look at the video I put up last night about donating to an organization in Sri Lanka that literally is running out of emergency food to feed the most helpless in their society, humans and animals. They feed street dogs too. It's a beautiful foundation, and I put their GoFundMe in my last video I did. So if you just look at my recent videos, you'll see it. So if you are the kind of person who could give $10, you don't know how far that would go to these people in Sri Lanka, guys. I mean, $10 could feed people for days there, really. So our money here in America or in parts of Western Europe goes so far there. And so if you want to give to somewhere that you can really make a difference and know that you're doing that, that GoFundMe is the place to give. They're not even asking for much. So think about that. All right, here we go. What's going on with Scorpio? That's the organization I've been mentioning when I told you guys I'm going to be going to Sri Lanka. Please do so. I do soulmate for every sign, guys. I do every sign. I do them in order, so it takes me a while to get to them. Taurus is up for April. Taurus is already up for April. Show me Scorpio. And their soulmate. All right. So Scorpio, you've got the wolf and armadillo spirit. You're being guided with the wolf spirit to turn knowledge into wisdom. And the armadillo spirit is about boundaries, right? The armadillo spirit is interesting. I think you've been kind of trying, Scorpio, to, especially with the soulmate, you may be really trying to have a tougher or thicker skin than you normally do. And so that's maybe not a bad thing. However, inevitably, Scorpio, and you know this is your one of your biggest reveals, when you try to sit on things and not react, it's good not to be so reactive, but it's easy for you, Scorpio, if you're not reactive, to become very passive aggressive pretty quickly. And so you've got to find another way to channel your anxieties and resentments than just letting them fester. You don't have to be reactive and you don't need to let them fester. You have to deal with them. You have to feel through them. And I understand. I mean, I understand. I'm not a Scorpio, but my grandmother is, who I share a house with. And she's told me a lot of what she goes through. And she said she's very thankful she never tried drugs like I did, because she knows she would be very prone to addiction with the way she manages anxiety and stressful feelings. And so I know Scorpios are going to really, really, you know, deal with a lot of that. So what I want you guys to do is take whatever those animal spirit cards say to you, and it seems to be about processing, because knowledge and wisdom are not the same thing. The antelope spirit for your soulmate, which is about life is speeding up. I have felt this, and I did feel this earlier when I started tapping your energy, Scorpio, that those of you who have a soulmate connection that I connect to in your readings, like you're in my energy group that I'm always psychically attuned to, this is someone who is really, if you're in separation, that's going to be changing soon. You're going to be getting some communication from this person, because this person is really feeling that, right? They're feeling the need to communicate with you. Things, when it says life is speeding up for them, they're not grazing along, right? In the book Rhinoceros Success, it talks about the difference between being a charging rhinoceros and a grazing cattle. How one of the biggest keys to success is just getting off your badonkadonk and getting moving on something, because 99% of the world is grazing cattle. They're just grazing cattle. And as long as they've got some green grass to chew on right in front of them, they're content. And then some of us are more of the mindset of a charging rhinoceros, and need to be, if you want to be a successful person in things that are considered successful by most people, you need to be a charging rhinoceros as opposed to a grazing cattle. Well, this is the representation of someone who maybe was a grazing cattle, but they're becoming a charging rhinoceros, and that's their energy toward you. So that's a great transition, Scorpio, for your soulmate to be changing from being some grazing cattle who was kind of just not so happy with their circumstances, but willing to sit in them, willing to sit in a bad marriage, willing to sit in a bad relationship instead of making changes to be with you. Now they're becoming a charging rhinoceros, because they're not down. They can't sit in this anymore. They've been sitting around this person 24/7 the past few weeks. It's not pretty and it's not cute, and they don't like you. They do not like you, okay? So that's good news, Scorpio, right? When you let spirit take care of things for you, they always work out for the best, right? Right. All right, so let's pull some tarot for you guys. Thank you for your patience, everyone. I promise that I do not let readings slide by. I get them up as quickly as I am humanly able. Okay, so what we're going to use today is, I don't like this hat. I always just grab for things when I go on here. Like, now I need to grab for my glasses before we read this tarot, y'all. And so I'm going to, for the replays, somebody put the time. It's what, like almost 9 minutes when we start the tarot. But the animal spirit oracle cards count too. Thank you, Anna Simpson. You're too kind. Why are my glasses fogging up? It's not hot in here. I mean, it's a little warm. Show me the soulmate of Scorpio from May 2020. May 2020 Scorpio. Remember, this may resonate for you. It may not, because guess what? I am hot, baby. You don't even know. I'm on fire. Guys, don't talk dirty to me today. It's not going to do you any good. I can barely see through these glasses. I can't read the chat. All right. So this is the soulmate of Scorpio from May 2020. Wow. Yeah, I told you things are really speeding up for them. This is pretty intense, guys. Well, you're showing up. We've got the death card here. So you're right in their energy. And what did I tell you with that animal spirit oracle, that antelope spirit? I said things are speeding up for them, right? So things are speeding up for them, guys, which is cool. And when I said things are speeding up for them, I said it's literally, they're getting that energy toward you. They're going from being a grazing cattle to a charging rhinoceros for you. It's all for you, Scorpio. You're right here in their little mindset. They've got the sun in reverse, which is prompting them. I told you they cannot sit in this situation any longer. They know how much, like, they've spent enough time around you to know that they have a good time when they're with you. Like, there's not, they don't tend to they know that the only thing that's really ever stopping them from being happy when they're around you is the resistance they feel because they're stuck in another situation and it makes them feel like a bad person. That's the only problem. They know that. So what's cool here is this person's got the Four of Wands and the Tower, right? We always talk about this Tower, guys. It's no different than any other day of the week, right? The Tower is the Tower is the Tower. And what's happening right here is this person they're being made to be uncomfortable. What's uncomfortable? What's uncomfortable now that was not uncomfortable a few weeks ago? Well, everything's right in front of their face. They're thinking, do I want to spend a lifetime doing this? No, I don't want to spend a lifetime doing this with this person who doesn't love me but just wants to own me. When someone looks at you like a possession instead of a full human being that they appreciate and love, that's never a good thing. Some of your partners, your soul partner, their karmics look at them like possessions. Their karmics look at them as just a possession. My this, you're my that. You're not you. You're my whatever. I don't like the way that feels, Scorpio, for your soul partner. They could be a Gemini. They could also be a Capricorn. They could be another Scorpio. There's energy here for all of those. There's also a Knight of Cups, so we need to mention Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. And with the Sun in reverse, I would say Leo. So that's a lot of signs to call out, but I like to call everything out that I see on the board. So again, they could be Gemini, Capricorn, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Leo as well. But I would say the strongest representations here are a water sign, a Gemini, a Cap. Okay? Because you're the Scorpio. For those of you who are dating someone with strong Scorpio placement or other things that I just mentioned, could also be for you too. So the biggest thing I really see here with these cards is they've got a choice to make. The Lovers represents a choice. The Devil kind of does too, because the Devil is in the details and they're here stuck in this situation where all they can see right now are the details that are driving them crazy. Thank you for the love donation. Anna, thank you so much. That is so sweet. It's deeply appreciated. But if you really want to gain my appreciation, guys, go give to Sri Lanka right now. They so deserve it. They so deserve it. That organization needs our help. $10 would go so far over there. It's a good feeling to be able to give to a place. Like, I don't give to church. I believe in tithing, but I don't have a church I want to give to because most church people get on my freaking nerves. They think they're better than everybody else, and that's my own issue. It's my own hangups and my own issues. But yeah, I like to give to a place where I can see what it's doing and who it's helping. And I don't agree with Sri Lanka's laws about homosexuality, but this is not about that. This is about feeding helpless and homeless and indigent and animals and things that are in need. People and other creatures that are in need, and it's a beautiful thing. So here's the deal though. Your partner, Scorpio, I'm sorry to get off topic. Your partner, Scorpio, but it's a passion project for me. Your partner, Scorpio, is focused on you. They're focused on wanting to reunite with you in a beautiful way and move toward the future with you, okay? And that should make you very happy because it makes me feel happy to connect to this energy. And so if I'm connecting to the energy of you and your partner and it makes me happy, it should make you happy too because it's good things coming your way, right? What's doing it though is a Tower moment. And the Tower moment is going to happen inside their relationship sector, okay? It's inside their relationship sector and they're coming towards you fast as the Knight of Cups. As the result of this Tower, yeah, I love this Lovers card too. I love Gemini. I'm very drawn to Geminis. My twin soul's a Gemini. A lot of my friends are Geminis. Jai, a good friend of mine, Jai, who you guys know, she's a Gemini. A lot of people that I'm drawn to and feel a kinship with are Geminis. And so I love the Lovers card. But the Lovers card, you need to understand, Geminis are going to be very much dual individuals. So you have to be sort of in love with the idea of someone who's going to be very mysterious in not mysterious. It doesn't have to be mysterious, but very changeable. It's a mutable sign, as is Virgo. And so it's an interesting energy. But what this is about for you guys is it's not about a Gemini necessarily. It's about that energy, which is about a choice. It's not what, whereas Libra is the balance, Gemini is the choice, and having to find, always trying everything out to find the fit. Gemini gets enraptured like lovers do with everything. Enraptured with everything. It's an excitability, but then it usually goes away, and it gets excited and goes away. So it's like an ebb and flow. But this person is feeling that they've got to make a choice, and you're the choice, Scorpio. You're the choice. That's what this Four of Wands tells us, right? So this is for May. There's a lot of good things. I think this tower is probably I didn't do a Scorpio reading for April, and I have to say I honestly believe this tower is most likely happening in April. Okay, I think your tower moment for your soulmate is happening in April for a lot of you. Let's see what's going on your side. Let's see. Guys, I'm eating. I've been eating. I'm not doing the intense cleanse anymore. I actually cheated big time. I cooked up, I boiled some sweetened condensed milk. For, you know, if you boil it for like 3 hours, how it turns into that like dulce de leche. I boiled some up, and oh my God, it was so good. I ate it with some bananas. It wasn't like a banoffee pie, but it was close. Yeah. Well, Sagittarius energy is much more. That's definitely over in the fiery side, though. That's that passion. Gemini, this goes to everything. It's not just in love, or not just in romance type of stuff. It's not a church project. I don't do churches. It's a foundation in Sri Lanka. And I will put it, if you look in my videos list, it's the last video I did. It says, the title says, please help this foundation. And the GoFundMe is in the description. Because I'm connecting to the truth, Archita. It's what I do. It's my gift. We all come into this life with certain gifts, and I have just stopped running from mine and tapped into it. And so that's my gift. I suggest you do the same with yours while you have the chance. All of you. Whatever your gift is, tap into it. Don't run from it. It does you no justice to run from your gift, trust me. I ran from it for almost 40 years. Okay. So here we go. Scorpio, again, you're in the hot seat, but you're not sweating. You're not sweating. I'm sweating more than you are because it is a little warm in here. But I will say, you've got the Page of Wands as your overall energy. So you're kind of like, I don't know if you just haven't, some of you, if you just haven't had sex in a while, I know. We're in quarantine, so if you're not in a monogamous relationship, you might not be having a lot of action, right? The reason I bring that up is because that's not just what it's about, but it is saying that you're at a point where you're kind of getting antsy. You're feeling like you don't know, you're at loose ends, right? So Scorpio, what you need to know is you need to channel your energy for something positive. The Eight of Pentacles says what you put the work into right now is going to pay off like that. Okay, you're going to be the boss of your life. Just let it pay off. Go get your life. You need to be meditating, guys. If you're not meditating, get in your closet, in your quiet space. Go meditate. And don't tell me you can't. Give it a try. Put on some soft music. Do a guided meditation. Anybody can do that. You need to meditate. There's some truth Spirit needs to communicate to you. Do you want to reunite with this person? Do you want to have your soulmate in your life? Putting up resistance is not going to do it. It's not going to do it, guys. It's so funny. I'm always amazed how people think. I went from, I lost like 100 subscribers after I put up my video asking for people to give to Sri Lanka. It's so funny to me. People will subscribe to a tarot channel because they understand that energy is real and conscious and has effect on their life, and they want to look at what's going on with their soulmate. They want to get back with their soulmate, and they understand how energy works, but then they still are in such a low vibe that they get offended at someone asking them to help people if they can. I don't want to hear that. Like, you're not going to get reuniting with somebody you love if it's a spiritual journey by being that type of person. It doesn't work that way, guys. You've got to raise that vibe. You've got to get to the higher perspective. Stop being Stop being reactive to me or anybody else. If I'm triggering you, that's a problem on you, not me. If I am triggering you right now in any way by something I'm saying, that's not my problem. That's your problem. And you've got to figure out what's within you that's trying to come up and change that something I'm saying is triggering you or anyone's saying is triggering you because you want to heal yourself. It's not for me. It's because you want to heal yourself so you can get what you want. You can't get what you want if you don't try to heal yourself. That's the problem in and of itself. It's not them, it's you. It's not them, it's you. And that's not to say that they don't need to fix things too. But you can't fix them. You can only fix you. You've got this Nine of Cups here, guys. You're right on the cusp of a wish fulfillment. This is exciting stuff, right? This is what dreams are made of. This is the wish card. Okay? This is the wish card, guys, and it means you've got wishes coming true. Like you're on the cusp of it. You've got to put the work in, though, and you've got to do the time. Do the time and put the work in, okay? Both of these. It's been a tough run, right? You've got the Ten of Swords and then the Ace of Wands. I'm seeing a lot of this for people. I'm seeing a lot of this where people are going right from the Ten of Swords into the Ace of Wands, which means, what does this really mean? Tell him, Ray. It's Jason, actually, but yes, you can call me Ray also. People think because I go, the channel is Ray of Light, that my first name is Ray. I don't even like the name Ray. I did love Raymond. Everybody loves Raymond though, right? Just kidding, that was stupid. But that was a good show. So this is the common thing, and I think for you guys it's going to happen in May. The Tower may be happening in April for your partner, your soulmate, but this is going to be happening in May where you go right from this Ten of Swords to the Ace of Wands. But it's going to happen unexpectedly, but it's not going to be without you doing your part of the work. You've got to do your part of the work, and a big part of that is just having faith and trusting. But you've got to take action take action that shows you trust, which is putting the time and the work into yourself, guys, okay? You've got to do that. You've got two reversals here that are really important. You've got the Five of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands. So you're coming out of this energy where, like I said, this is that hot seat energy. You're all alone, but you feel surrounded by pressure. If you're all alone right now, why is all this pressure here? It's because Spirit's wanting to let you know it's time to move. It's go time, and you're about to go shooting up in the rocket ship, like taking off from Cape Canaveral or Cape Kennedy, whatever they call it now. The point is this. What's the point? The point is this. All of this pent-up sexual energy, all of this frustration, all of this exciting energy, all of the things that you're feeling you want to do and that you can't move to do, all of that stuff is about to change, but you have to first take some steps, take some actions that display faith. So what actions can you take that will display faith right now, Scorpio? Do your meditations, do your daily rituals, take care of yourself. Do cleansing rituals, salt baths, go swim in the sea if you live near the ocean like I do and it's not closed. I don't know if it is or not, but put your feet in the sand, in the grass, do some earthing, do whatever you can within the confines of this quarantine, right? But display your faith by taking action, because you're being told that whatever you see and you truly put the work in with faith is going to pay off so quickly for you guys, okay? You got the Nine of Cups here. That's the wishes coming true. They're right here and they're coming true. All you have to do is be a little bit willing to display some faith and some trust. I like this energy. I love the Tower coming in for your soulmate, and I love how quickly the Tower makes them chase the Four of Wands, because the Four of Wands is the union with you, and that is some beautiful stuff, Scorpio. You can't ask for anything more. Ooh, that makes my heart sort of like get all jittery and fluttery. So I love it, guys. I think it feels and looks really good. I'm not doing a Angels of Atlantis card because I don't have them out, do I? Hold on. I usually wrap it up with an Angels card. I don't know where they are. Hang on, guys. Yeah, I don't think I have my Angels of Atlantis cards on my area. So what we'll do is we'll wrap it up with a Mystical Shaman Oracle card instead. All right, so let's get a Mystical Shaman Oracle card instead for Scorpio and their soulmate for April, or for May, excuse me. Yeah, got some green hers. I got some green hers right now. I like the green, I just don't like my haircut. So you will be seeing me displaying a lot of ball caps over the next few days. Thank you, Darcy. Thank you, Sparky, for the love. Y'all go give some love to Sri Lanka. I need to put the link in this video too, I guess. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, what did I just tell y'all? What did I just tell y'all? Completion. You also got the Earth Keeper. So this is what I was saying. So this is your guidance, and this is what you're headed toward. Guidance, conclusion. Guidance, conclusion. The guidance is to be the Earth Keeper. Card number 18, that breaks down to a 9. You're completing things. You are leading to this completion by being the Earth Keeper. What does that mean? Do some grounding. Do some cleansing. Do some physical rituals that show and display your faith in conscious energy. Your faith in conscious energy and what it does, guys. It's easy to lose faith. I lose faith myself 100 times a day, right? But I'm never without faith totally, because I've seen too many facts and too many truths and been shown too many spiritual truths. And I've had too many moments of truth, even with my twin soul, that I know in the depth of my heart what is and what is not. I know it. You cannot change that in me. It will never change. From now till the day I die, I will know what the truth is. And I'm very grateful for that. I hope you know what it is too. Don't doubt that. Put the work in, show the faith, and you're going to see a completion. You're on the cusp of a completion. Heart of the Sky. You've got 2 9s and a 6. I love this card, by the way, the Heart of the Sky. It's like you're coming out of that Middle Earth energy and you're shooting out into this Heart of the Sky energy, right? So this airy sort of free energy, you're going to come right out of that antsiness that, like, I want to break a sweat, but I'm not. Right out of that, you're going to shoot out into that Heart of the Sky energy, and it's just beautiful, okay? There's such a freedom that sits before you in the month of May, Scorpio. Pull that in, okay? All right, guys, you guys have a wonderful day. I'll be doing Sagittarius at some point today, I think. I'm going to do Sag today. Yeah. So Sag, you are coming up shortly. You guys have a great day. Namaste.